Hey, Carrie Z here. I actually have to keep my voice down because there's films going on in the back. I'm at the 2009 Film and Food Festival. The premise is they show a movie, a quick little movie about a kind of food, and then they pass around the food that's in the film. I've seen already.
There's something really cool about finding free food, you know, going out in the woods and, hey, look, you can eat that.
Oh, this one is nice.
President Vince Lombardi once said, "Eat to daylight."
Come on, Muhammad, I'll give you $5. $5.
I don't want $5. I want my sandwich.
You know, I don't know anything that I could do better for the human race, you know, than to make buttermilk.
Hey, Carrie Z here, again at the 2009 Film and Food Festival. I got the Manhattan skyline in my back. I'm at the water taxi beach, which is kind of gross out here today, but we're doing the best we can because there's food and there's film. That's good enough for me. Peter, so tell me why you're here today.
For food. Free food is mostly why we're here, I think, right? But also, I'd never been to water taxi beach, and I think just the concept of beach in New York also sort of brought me here.
It's kind of fake, right? But it's still a beach.
Fake. But yeah, sand and kind of fresh air.
So what kind of food were you looking forward to eating?
The burger, and we had some, and it was delicious.
Please tell me about it. What kind of burger? What was in it?
I think it was a grass-fed, some sort of grass-fed beef. I don't know. It had, yeah, I think it was cow. Yeah, it was some sort of grass-fed beef.
So that corresponded with one of the movies that they showed?
Yeah, I think we just missed it, but there was some movie on beef in Argentina, and supposedly it's the bomb there. So
really,
that's all I know.
So do you know like where? So they came here. They have the video. Did they sell the product somewhere? Or are they trying to like?
I don't believe so. They just. I think one of the guys that got up and talked actually cooked it, and second time. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so did you have the burger?
I had the burger as well, yes.
You're Jay, right?
I'm Jay, yes, that's correct.
So was the burger delicious?
I mean, my stomach has not been stimulated that much in a while.
Wow, that's so it was the second time that this burger was ever made in the States, I heard?
Cooked in this way or something. I don't know exactly what it was.
They cooked it a different way than I guess they had ever cooked it before, other than one time. Yeah, I don't know how they did it, but it was awesome.
I think they're trying to keep it a secret, actually, because, I mean, I would if I could cook a burger like that.
But it wasn't a secret because they made a film about it, right?
But I don't think it's not like this is how you make it. It was like this is how we grow the cows. This is how we cook it.
Okay, I'm with Jay and Peter here. Obviously, their stomachs are extremely stimulated and fulfilled, and I'm so glad that they got a burger at the 2009 Film and Food Festival. Carrie Z here. See you guys later. Bye. Hey, Carrie Z here. The 2009 Film Food Festival is just about to wrap, and I'm here with Dan, who's giving out these unbelievable hamburgers. I haven't had a hamburger in like 10 years, vegetarian. I've heard so many good things about these things that I had to have one. So tell me about the hamburgers, Dan.
With a grass-fed beef, and it's made with our special sauce. It's just a basic sauce of mayonnaise and seasoned salt. And it's all natural fed, so that really kind of affects the taste of the burger. better burger, natural ingredients equals a happy guest.
Ooh, these are so good. I'm going to have to even eat one on film. Moo. Hey guys, Carrie Z here at the Water Taxi Beach, and the Food Film Festival for Monday, June 15th has just wrapped, and it was so awesome. It was so great. My favorite one was this one about Patron. It's called 60 Hands to Make Patron, and it was so good. And I learned so much. It was actually, I was so surprised how educational it was, and entertaining, yes, but it was so heartwarming. Some of the stories just about food. You would never know that some things about food could just really touch your heart, and of course your appetite. I'm here with Harry Hawk. Okay, so what went into making this event happen?
Well, I mean, it's a number of years. In our third year, we have a small crew of about half a dozen people that have programmed all of the schedules of loading things in and renting equipment. Of course, there's a jury that reviews the films, and then once we've selected the films, then we have to figure out what food we're going to make. And, well, you know, it took a little bit of time this year, but we've come up with some great things like mutton, wild rice. Tonight we had grass-fed beef, and later in the week we're going to have timpano.
Well, Harry, this was my first time here at this festival. I absolutely had such a good time, and as a person who loves films, I'm inspired. Hey, Carrie Z back here at the 2009 Food Film Festival, and I'm here with Marshall, who's been making all the drinks for this festival. So, Marshall, what am I drinking right now?
You are having something called the Celery Killer. There's a film tonight, a short, and it's our first horror film in the festival, and it's a very suspenseful film the way that it's cut, about a man chopping celery, and he nearly chopped his finger off a few times, and so I wanted to plan a Bloody Mary for this drink, and so we called it the Celery Killer, and I made a celery limeade.
This was your idea?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it features Banna Cachaça, Brazilian rum at the base, fresh lime juice, celery simple syrup, and a little cilantro to kick in that vegetal note that we were going for.
So what other drinks have you made during this festival so far?
Lots. You know what? The main sort of impetus films and really use them in the drinks, just like in the food. So we've done some other things. We're doing tomorrow night. We're featuring a film about cranberries from New Jersey, and we're doing something where I made a cranberry grenadine, and we're using apple brandy from New Jersey, Applejack that's been made there for centuries, in fact. So we wanted to keep it sort of local. It's a champagne cocktail, so it's going to have the apple brandy, fresh cranberry, fresh lemon juice, and champagne, and be very spirited. It's something to start with, something fun. Last night we did an all mushroom menu.
Well, how do you make a mushroom cocktail?
I did 3 different things. We did one that was sort of a play on a margarita, and we used porcini mushrooms and dehydrated them and made a dust along with salt on the rim instead of just salt like a margarita. We did a chanterelle mushroom and lavender syrup in a gin sour format. What else? We did a sangria where we took whole hanshi meje mushrooms, which are Japanese varietal, and we candied them and put them instead of fruit in the drink. So just being playful with the ideas of some really classic formats.
That is so fun. I'm definitely going to come back here tomorrow, and hopefully the weather will be a little bit better. It rained a little bit, so do you think that had a big hit on tonight?
Definitely. On Monday night we had a torrential downpour at the beginning. It's tough, and I think, as I said, I think every night's going to get bigger and better, and by the end of the week we're supposed to dry up and get warm, and I think Friday is going to be unbelievable. We're expecting upwards of 1,500 people on Friday.
Hey, Carrie Z here. I'm at 2009 Food Film Festival, and I'm here with George Motes, who's in charge of the film end of this spectacular event. And so tell me, George, how do these films come your way?
You know, there are a lot of food films out there. You'd be surprised. There are tons. It's amazing how I've sort of become this go-to guy for all things food and film because of the festival. Somebody said to me a long time ago, they said, you know, how are you going to be able to sustain a festival that goes on, you know, for years and years? And I said, you know what? You'd be surprised at how many food films there are out there. It's really amazing.
So how do you decide which ones you actually show today or any day?
We try to show films, obviously, they're great films. They're exciting, interesting, different. I mean, obviously, the last one you saw there was, it was a very different film. Yeah. We try to show things that, try to show films where we can recreate the food for the crowd, you know. Tomorrow we're showing a film about mutton. We're actually going to be having barbecue mutton served to the crowd for free, you know, so it's that easy.
I can't hear mutton without thinking about Seinfeld. How did you first come up with this idea to do a food film festival?
I made a film called Hamburger America, and then Harry said to me, we should probably show your film, and then we'll make some of the burgers in the film for the crowd. So that's a great idea. It's sort of a multi-sensory experience. Sort of, we call it a cinematic scratch and sniff. And then it was such a huge success that we figured we might as well try to expand to other types of films, and that's when the film festival started.
That's good. I was hoping to have a shot of Patron with my burger, but that didn't come around.
Yeah, Patron wasn't a sponsor this year, so we we tried to, there's supposed to be tequila here, I guess, but I guess not.
No, I had a celery margarita, it was absolutely delicious. So where do most of these films come from? Like, who's sending them in, like, other countries, like people from around here? Like, where do they come from?
We get them from everywhere. We get them from all over the world. We get them from students. I got a lot of films from NYU this year. They come from everywhere. You'd be surprised.
What is your favorite food?
I love hamburgers. I can't get enough of hamburgers.
I'll tell you, that hamburger I ate today was so good. Did you have one?
I had 3.
Do you think that the weather actually hurt you guys tonight, or was it just still a good turnout?
Yeah, it's Mother Nature does what she does, I try not to let it bother me.
Okay, this is Carrie Z, and thank you guys for tuning in at the 2009 Food Film Festival, and you guys should definitely come because it's good food, good movies, good people. You should come down, have a good time, and best of all, it's free.